Libra, welcome to your predictions for January 2023. We're going to get started here in just a minute, but hit subscribe while you're waiting for me to shuffle and click that bell. All right. Find out all about your month of January. We're going to find out about your love predictions as well as the person that you may or may not be dealing with. And hopefully you have a beautiful, beautiful month. Also, don't forget to check out your general predictions. You'll need those also for January. So, okay. All right. It's already begun. This person, you definitely try to manage yourself in an open mind with this person, okay? I do feel, though, that our Four of Cups, and that's in reverse, so it's just a very passive energy. Maybe it's so that you can control yourself or not get overly emotional, but it's just something about this. It's just indicating that you kind of always looking ahead for things, and right now you're not doing much. There's not much flow or understanding as far as the way that this feels or is connecting for me. I do think that, again, you are trying to stay open-minded for this person, and anything influencing that is just a Wands energy. So we do have a fire energy here or a water energy. So that could be your person. And this person seems to be like on its, like you've done this a couple times, like you've tried this a couple times, okay? And they're kind of on their last leg here. And I do feel like this person, it was meaningful. There was a lot of spiritual connection here. There was a lot of inspiration from this person, and there was a lot of nurturing with this person also. I don't think you're necessarily dealing with this person at the moment. I think that the more that you're existing or trying to stay open with them, the more exhausted or burnt out you're becoming, or the more that they become exhausted and burnt out, because it's exhausting to stay open-minded, yet sitting in a very passive energy. It's just like very resisting. It's just like pulling on something that it's just never going to come around circle. So I do feel like, again, you stay open-minded, which is a plus. That's a huge plus. But it's hard to do that when it's not really affecting anything, because there's so many other negative things adding to the situation. Okay. Well, the root of it is basically just trying to surrender to what it is, even if you don't like it, even if you do like it, like surrendering to something that is not actually good for you or conducive for your mental, I feel like is just, it's bad vibes. I feel like this mental process is just not working for me. I feel like if you're going to surrender, you might as well surrender to something that is peaceful, something that makes sense, nothing that puts you into an energy of being passive and kind of, resisting the love situation or resisting this situation in general, because you literally are just adding to that negative, the neglect of the relationship instead, especially when we do things we do not absolutely want to do, if that makes sense. Okay. Anything going on in the past that has an effect on this situation would be that you were looking for forever with this specific person. This is your forever. This is your long-term happiness. The two of you are prepared. You are empowering each other. There is a really nice kind of infinity energy between the two of you. I just feel like you guys have known each other for sure for years and for decades and for lifetimes, okay? But this was a new beginning, and there was definitely some sort of a decision you had to make, because there was a third party. This third party was very, very minimal, so it was probably just getting out of something and then getting into this new beginning, okay? So this was a new beginning relationship. This was an offer given to you, even though you still had yourself in some sort of a connection. Twin flame, maybe soul connection, whatever it was. This person could have been a Gemini or a water sign. So you definitely, anything influencing just this empowerment or this preparedness was the fact that you had to make a choice here. And then this new love offer came in, and it was just in the nick of time. This lovely emotional connection. This is a relationship that you were like, this is my thing. This is my jam. Okay. And then in turn, currently in a place of kind of static with them, even though you're trying to be open-minded about something. So Moving upcoming here. What is upcoming and what is ahead for Libra and their person? So a conflict obviously is upcoming. Something that you didn't want to see, but you see it. You see it now. You understand that things are upside down. They don't make any sense, and you are not wanting to, you don't want to be bound to this anymore. You don't want this experience to be rotten. You don't want this experience to be unclear, okay? Because there's a lot of things here that are unclear about the situation, and I feel like talking would inspire something different of a conflict, but that's not kind of where we're at. I feel like there's a numbness here. So a numbness to the fighting or to the conflict or the crisis that is at hand. And the crisis would be that this is just kind of burning out. This is kind of exhausting itself. And it could be just, your day or a fight you had. It doesn't mean that your relationship's over. So do not message me that this is over and it's tarot's fault. This just means that there's, a blip or something to pull out of your brain and be like, well, maybe this did happen. And it's just not something we normally think about, but the cards do bring up those experiences, okay? Because you are going to be at a crossroads. And in this crossroad, you're still not seeing the big picture. And the big picture is, are you willing to fight for something that will put you in a place of static, of passive, or feeling neglected? Because you're trying so hard to be open-minded, but yet at the same time not really wanting to because you don't believe in it, okay? The nurturing part of this relationship needs to revolve around you both wanting the same things. Okay, so this crossroad is basically just a conversation that you're needing to have with your person. And I feel like it's going to be a plan. It could be a talk or just something to inspire you, because by the ending of the month, you're going to be in a better place. Okay, 3 of Cups. So there's nothing bad about that, sugar. You'll be creating, connecting, cheersing, having some drinks, having some fun, having some laughs again. And I feel like they come with a nice community. They come with a sense of safety within a circle. So something different and new. And I do feel that this is also probably going to be freeing for your mental process, but I feel like this is going to come to an understanding, a felt connection. Okay. And I know that you have memories with this person with the 6 of Wands in upright position. You do have memories with this person, but understand, just because you have memories and you have nostalgia and you have this, this new glimpse of life does not mean that you're okay, because sometimes you're not. And you not being okay will be coming to a closure here. With the 10 of Swords upright position, I feel like that this is coming to an ending. I don't think that this chapter is meant to stay open forever. I think the completion of it will be, the cycle of this issue will be over by the ending of January. So that'll be a nice little speedy action, would be great. It's like, come on over. I don't want to deal with this. Let's get to the ending. All right, Libra, please go ahead, hit subscribe to your Hangman Tarot. Click the bell if you would, please and thank you. And I would like you to go ahead, check out Hangman Tarot on YouTube. And don't forget to check in for your general update for your predictions in January also. You do not want to miss those. I will see you soon. Bye.